Guys, Bama's Outdoors back with you again. Still trying to wake up. Another beautiful day on the water. It's supposed to be about 68 degrees today, and I wanted to give y'all a quick rundown of what we're going to be taking out today. I've got some of these Gulp 5-inch, 13 centimeter Cinco watermelon with red glitter worms I'm taking. I've got this big container of all of these Mr. Twister Cinco style worms, along with some hooks in there, which is excellent. I've also brought some of these salty super flukes today. The pearl, going to try some of those. These are really good baits. Under normal circumstances, I would probably have some of my baits from my friends over at Next Gen Baits. I just so happened to be out of those. I've went through those like crazy, and I've also ended up giving a lot of those away in giveaways and things of that nature, so I'm going to have to restock on some of my Next Gen baits because they are absolutely amazing. And then by suggestion by one of my buddies over on Twitter, to bring some of Bounty Hunter's baits over here today. So at some point we're going to throw this this 1/2 ounce Turbo Buzz Widowmaker buzz bait. That should be freaking really good when we get back there toward the end to the mouth of the creek, toward the back. Got this 1/2 ounce Turbo Buzz Red Texas Crawl Buzz bait from our friends at Bounty Hunter Turbo Buzz. And I also brought a 1/2 ounce Turbo Bullet 2WG Red Texas Crawl that we're going to try. So what we're going to do at some point in time throughout the day, we're going to try every bit of this stuff. This is really all I brought, except I got a little tackle box down here. I think I have a couple square bills in there. So we're going to try to expand today and see if we can't catch some bigger fish. But if we don't, you know what, we're going to be happy just catching what we can catch and enjoy our day. Let me get all this stuff up under here before I get in. Let's push this thing out. Let's get our paddle. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys would take a minute and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, we sure would be grateful for that. We've got our camera actually set in the right view today. Our last video, we had it set in extra wide, and I didn't realize that until we got home and we downloaded our clips. And so even though our fish was rather small, they were actually a lot bigger than what they looked like in the video. They look like minnows in the video. So here we are, guys. Let's see if we can get out here and get things rolling. All right, we're loose. And so you guys stick around. I sure would be grateful. It's another beautiful day. The water's like glass, and I'm fixing to put some baits on, and let's see what we can do. Starting out with this wacky-rig, guys. Cinco. The last couple days it's rained. Man, did it rain. A lot of times the only reason I prefer throwing the Texas rig is because I can keep it weedless. Sometimes with these wacky rigs, you'll get hung up and stuff. There you go, guys. That's a beautiful freaking bait. Earlier in the year, on a color scheme he created actually for us, it's called the Bama Brim. We caught a 9-pound 2-ouncer during the spawn on that color scheme. Look there, guys. Whew, sorry I didn't get that on camera, but we finally got a decent fish. And man, he choked that freaking, I mean, he absolutely choked the wacky rig. So if you guys will give me just a second to get my pliers out, I'll get him loose and I'll grab a couple pictures. So that's a bigger fish than yesterday, and that was on the wacky rig. So that's good. There he is. We're fixing to let him go. I don't know if I can get it on camera, but we'll try. Thank you, buddy. He's gone. It's pretty windy. Hard to keep the kayak in position. Got real lucky to catch that fish, that last fish. He was way down in some wood. We got him out. Well, survey says wacky rig is much better than the Texas rig. Both of these fish are bigger. The two fish we've caught today already are a lot bigger than the fish we caught yesterday. So wacky rigging is the way to go. Nice bass. As you can tell, we're about to crash again. Gonna get my needle nose and get him loose, guys. Up in a holly bush. So he's a little bloody, we're gonna get him back. There he goes. Guys, these freaking fish are a lot bigger. A lot bigger than yesterday. Look at that. Ooh, we on to something, guys. I'm totally stoked we came over here today. Nice bass. They are absolutely annihilating this wacky rig. They would not even, only the little ones would hit the Texas rig the other day. Got him right in the top of the mouth. And I'm floating right on some good spots too, so I got to get him back in the water, guys. I'm having a good time. See if we can't back up. This was a good spot right here I was coming up to, and this wind pushed me right up into it. A lot of good wood laying there. As I tell you what we're having to do, this wind has gotten up so strong that it's pushed me over into this little pocket here, and I fished this pocket and hadn't had any bites. I'm hoping it'll die down here in just a little bit because we have a lot of timber we can fish on the way toward the back. But if I get out there right now, I'm going to be fighting the kayak more than I am fishing. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm throwing the old turbo bullet again. It's pushing us out here in this deep water. This wind. I'm telling you. There has got to be some pigs in this lake. Nothing would make me happier than to be out here in the middle of this freaking lake away from everything and just hook into a freaking toad. But I had it. Oh, he just came up and got it. There he is. I was going back in there because he hit it a minute ago. Oh, that's a good fish right there, guys. That's a good fish. Look at that. Son. Man. Wacky-rig 30, boys and girls. The wacky-rig is getting her done today. I knew there'd be a fish up in there. I threw it up in there one time and he hit it, and I threw it back out there again, and before he came up to the surface and hit it back here. Got him right in that bottom lip, that wacky-rig hook. Look at there. What are you talking about? 4 fish, but all 4 of these fish have been bigger than the ones we caught yesterday. So that's freaking awesome, dude. There he is. Putting him back. Thank you, buddy. Man, this is fun today. Well, we got another one, guys. It's a little smaller. I was working my way back to this, to the end here to get out of the wind. But we picked up a little one on the way. Sorry about my arm being in the way. But there's another one, I think that's 5, maybe 6, not sure, but having a blast. Oh, no matter what happens between now and the end of the video, guys, I hope y'all have had a good time. And sure would appreciate you hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. It doesn't take just a second to hit that like button and subscribe, and both of those really help our channel a lot. So it would mean the world to us if you could take the time to do that. The wind is blowing us like crazy, and we got to go right into it on the way back. It's behind us now, but on the other side it's going to be right dead in our faces, so it's going to be a little difficult. But we're going to fish all of our way out, and I'm hoping we can get down here in the end. This is where I was at the other day and picked up a few fish. These fish seem to be pushed back into these pockets because of the wind and stuff, so, and they're definitely trying to stay out of the wind, I can tell. So wherever there's a little calm spot, there seems to be a couple fish in there. I just got one. Oh gosh, there he goes too. I saw him. Dang. All right. I know some of my videos also have been a little bit longer here lately, but in order to give y'all some good footage and really be able to get out here and catch a decent amount of fish, videos are going to be a little bit longer, so I hope y'all don't mind. I know some folks don't like watching long YouTube videos. They like to get them in there in 5 minutes or less. But when you're fishing, you don't go fishing for 5 minutes. Don't go out there and just make a whole bunch of footage of just you pulling fish in non-stop. It's got to have a little bit of the rest of it. That ain't usually the way it works. Oh, I got one. Oh, check it out. I'm glad I kept y'all on. Look at that. Come here, buddy. That's a little guy. I'm glad I kept y'all on. Let me tell you something, guys. These fish are hitting like freaking nuts on this bank over here. The sun's shining on it. I bet you I've lost 6 fish. Little guy. Wind's probably 15 to 20. Or at least it feels 15 to 20 in this kayak. You can see how windy it is. And I got this little cove over here I wanted to fish before I got out of here. I'm gonna try, but I'm telling you guys, it's just almost too windy for me to do anything. So if you don't see me again, I want to say thank you so much for watching our videos. Please like this video today. Please subscribe to our channel. And we'll be back out here again here in a few days when it's not as windy. See if we can't catch some more fish. But if I catch a few more fish or a fish or anything like that on my way back, I'll make sure I get it on camera. But other than that, I got my work cut out for me trying to get back to the truck in this wind. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, God bless and happy fishing.